hopefully completed all of those steps, and if you have, your progress should look a lot like what I'm about to demonstrate. Getting started, I have the OpenWater templates gallery available, and I have loaded up the Zoom Events demo system. And the first thing I want to do is I want to click Install this template. Great, that loads up a page here which gives me some information with regards to what I need to do in my sandbox. And we'll see this in our sandbox. So load up your sandbox as well and find me at the Add Program page. Before you get there, what you want to do is you want to copy this URL. This is the URL of the template that we'll be importing. Now I'm over in my sandbox. I want to press Add Program. I want to press Import. I want to give the program a name. Name it whatever you want. I'm just going to call it Zoom Event Sample Program. I'm going to say I'm going to import from URL. I'm going to paste that template in. And then this option will allow people to submit from your home page if you check it. Since it's just a demo, we don't want people submitting abstracts. I'm going to go ahead and uncheck that. Let me click Import. That process took about 7 seconds. So the next thing I want to do is I want to go back to the template gallery, and I see I have this sample data. I want to copy the sample data, go back to my demo system, scroll to the bottom, click Import Applications, change it to Google Sheet, paste in the Google Sheet, insert new applications, and import submissions as finalized. This will go ahead and import some sample data, and just to show you the data that's being imported, you can also take a look at the page. It's just a couple of abstracts to make our life a little bit easier for the demo. So here we see a preview of the import, and then I can click Finish Import. After about 10 seconds, you'll see that the import has succeeded. You can go ahead and X out. You'll see it brings you back to the import page. Since we're not importing anything else, I can go ahead and click on Zoom Event Sample Program or whatever you named your program to head to the dashboard. Then I can click on Manage. From there, I want to find the Sessions menu and the Scheduler configuration. Here you can see that everything has been set. You may want to update the time zone. And then under days, you want to make sure that you pick a day in the future. We've set it to June 30th, 2022, but whatever day in the future you want to set it for your the next phase, which is testing in Zoom, go ahead and set it to that date. The only requirement is that the date must be today or greater. And if it's today, when you configure the time slots, the time slot must be the current time or after. Zoom won't let you import an event that's already taking place. You can see here under the rooms, it's already added 2 rooms. So there's nothing more to do here, but of course you can feel free to play around with this, add more days, more rooms, more time slots. The way the automation works is that if something has the name webinar in the name or in the code, it's going to tell Zoom to place the sessions that were placed into that slot and room into a webinar. Otherwise, they'll be placed into a meeting. So the next thing you want to do is click on Sessions, Scheduler. And then you want to schedule the 4 test sessions. You can close this out, and from there you want to head to Sessions, Reports, and you'll see the option to export to Zoom Events. If you try to export, it'll let you know that configuration is required. So let's go ahead and press Configure. There's not too many required fields, so let's go ahead and take a look. I can insert the abstract for the primary speaker. I think we called it presenter. Primary presenter, we have their first name, last name, maybe we want their affiliation, but for now we'll just do first name and last name. I'll paste that in here. And then for the primary presenter's email, we see that we've captured that information as well. There's other fields here. You could map the additional speakers. You could map additional hosts if you have various technicians joining. You can also set track and audiences, which can be filtered in Zoom. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's map the track to the category. And I will go ahead and enable chat, but of course it's up to you, whatever you want the default to be. It's just going to enable or disable chat for all sessions, and you can of course change that on a one-off basis. Let me hit save and back. Then let me hit export. And within seconds, you'll see that we have the Zoom export ready to go. All right, in the next video, I'll show you importing that into Zoom. Thanks.